You're listening to an archived Cabral Concept podcast. After listening to this show, check out the most up-to-date podcasts available at stephencabral.com/podcasts or search directly on iTunes. And now, welcome to the Cabral Concept, where board-certified naturopath and integrative health practitioner Dr. Stephen Cabral shares how he was diagnosed at the age of 17 with a life-altering illness and given no hope for recovery. It was only after studying and traveling all over the world did he discover how to combine ancient Ayurvedic healing practices with state-of-the-art naturopathic and functional medicine to fully rebalance the body and re-energize it with life. It's time to discover how to get well, lose weight, and finally feel alive again. And now, here's your host, Dr. Stephen Cabral.
Really looking forward to today's Cabral Concept 476. So again, for today's show notes, simply go to stephencabral.com/476 because the products I'm going to give you today are really some of the most interesting products I've been using in quite some time. I'm using literally all of them right now in my own home and in my Boston practice as we speak and as I record this call. And so one of the things I like to do on the Cabral Concept each and every Friday, I'll bring you some of my favorite products, but always ones that have been backed up by research. And then not only do they have to be backed up by research, I have to personally be using them myself or me recommending them in my practice. So right now, the first one that I'm using is something called a Himalayan crystal salt lamp. So I got into these a few years ago, okay? So I've been literally using these for, I would say, about 4 to 5 years. And at first, I just got into them because I thought they were beautiful. They're literally these misshapen, so on purpose, there's just crystal salt. Like just think of a big chunk of salt, but they glow this beautiful pink and orange. So if you're using them, like I like to use them in my living room at home, we use them in all of our health spa treatment rooms at the wellness center, and they have this beautiful glow to them. So that alone to me is totally worth it. But then I'm looking into the research behind it. Well, I said, if they're made of Himalayan crystal sea salt, well, that must mean they have some actual, natural medicinal based properties to them. So when you're looking at the research, you'll find that they actually emit low levels of negative ions. And these low levels of negative ions, although, they could be much greater from other things, there's no doubt about that. But even low levels of negative ions are important because what they do is they offset a lot of the EMFs that we have in our house. And those EMFs come from everything that's plugged in, literally everything that's plugged in, and also our wireless routers. So having them in a bunch of different rooms around your house, really beneficial, like without a doubt. And then also, since they are made from Himalayan sea salt, big chunk of Himalayan sea salt, again, they're beautiful. I'll link it up today in the show notes to show you what they look like if you have not seen them before. And also, I know that it ends this week, but we are actually giving away crystal salt lamps, Himalayan sea salt lamps, the same ones that I use at the stephencabral.com/store. And I don't take this lightly. Everything that I like to bring people are some of my favorites, and it's very expensive. But the truth is this, that I want health to be something that people enjoy, that they really get into, and that they find it maybe even half as interesting as I do. But once you start to surround yourself with all these just fun and amazing tools, I really think that it's motivating. So anyway, that's why I like to give away these things. You can check it out. If you don't listen to it in time, I'm reviewing this product because of how much I really do enjoy them. And so what I was saying about the actual salt is that the salt itself can help to absorb some water from the air. And when it's absorbing some water from the air, it's also cutting down the number of bacteria in the air. So again, there's a lot of benefit to these Himalayan sea salt lamps. And if nothing else, they're so calming. They're so, relaxing to be able to view them just glow because it's an inner glow. So the light bulb is actually inside and it glows through the crystal salt lamp. And again, they're all very unique because each one of them is just carved out of a piece of actual Himalayan sea salt. So really, really beautiful. I'm going to link it up today in my show notes. But I really believe that everyone will enjoy having one of these in their bedroom or in their home. And you can keep it running for quite a long time without them actually dissolving or disintegrating because all you do is just replace the little light bulb inside when that actually goes out. So here's what's up next. This is really new. Just over the last week, I come home, sitting down on my couch one night. We usually sit down maybe 8 o'clock for an hour or so, and we're just relaxing. And I look beside me because I just hear this very, very light whisper, maybe 2 feet from my head. And I was like, wait, what's going on over here beside me? And I saw this new essential oil diffuser. And so I look over and it's this beautiful wooden humidifier. So it's just this cool mist, very, very small, maybe the size of like, let's say a grapefruit. That's it, just maybe a little larger. And what it was doing was emitting this essential oil. And we like to use lavender essential oil in my house. I have two very high energy little girls. And so that lavender is actually a very cooling scent. So this is another one that we have one that actually is this very beautiful, solid wood looking diffuser. It's hard for me to explain this, but it almost looks like a little like genie lamp, and it has a circular bottom. And what it does, it diffuses mist right up into whatever room it is. And it probably clears a room about, let's say 300, 400 square feet. So we are, again, right in our living room. And this infuses the air, diffuses into the air, whatever type of essential oil scent that you would like. And it's very, very minimal. So again, we really like lavender. We use that quite a bit. But also during the winter, I like eucalyptus as well. Eucalyptus is great for the sinuses, great for the mucous membranes, and also helps to relieve any type of congestion as well. So many, I'm going to do a whole show on essential oils, but there's tea tree, there's orange, there's mint, there's so many great ones that you can add and really add a little bit of scent, a little bit of just a nicer environment inside of your house. So I'm a huge fan of this. We just started using it last week. I'm going to link this up in the show notes as well. This is not too expensive. It's $29.99, the unit that we got. And we also got, let me see if I can tell you the exact color, the light brown. It comes in a dark brown mahogany looking one, a reddish brown, and we got the lighter color. Really beautiful. It's just this band of like light blue that glows in the dark. And again, we just, at night, we're just relaxing. We like to put this on. Really, really nice as well. So I'm going to link that up in the show notes. I thought you might enjoy it as well. I might even add these to our Boston Wellness Center in all of the treatment rooms to go along with those sea salt lamps too. So the last two products I want to talk about is kind of a follow-up to last Friday where we talked about holistic dentistry. I talked about removing mercury amalgam safely, so definitely check out episode 469 if you didn't on that. But I just bought a new mineralizing toothpaste and mouthwash. So the reason why I purchased this specific type of toothpaste was that I was looking to purchase one that would also help to remineralize the teeth, I mean, add back in more good minerals. So when I was doing my research, I also came across how charcoal seemed to be one of these other hidden ingredients that could help to potentially whiten the teeth, among other things. So I said, okay, I'm willing to give this brand a try because when I was reading over the ingredient list, it had really high quality ingredients. So I want to read those ingredients to you right now and just give you my first week's initial inclination towards this product. So it contains calcium citrate, magnesium, bentonite clay, xylitol, which again, you know I don't like sugar alcohol, but xylitol in the mouth has actually been shown to cut down on cavities. So not bad when used in the mouth. Organic extra virgin coconut oil, organic sunflower seed oil, organic sweet almond oil. And now, why all those oils? Now, think about it. When you do oil pulling, sunflower, coconut, almond oil, those can all be used for oil pulling as well. So not a bad thing, especially to decrease inflammation in the gums as well. Organic aloe vera leaf. Sodium bicarb, which is basically baking soda. Okay, that's in a lot of natural toothpaste. You can make your own just with baking soda. Spearmint oil for a little bit of flavor. Peppermint oil, again, for a little flavor. Organic tea tree. If you've heard me talk about my favorite natural toothpastes before, you know I'm always a big fan of adding a couple drops of organic tea tree oil. And the reason is that's been used for thousands of years to help to remove bacteria from the mouth and teeth. Okay, now we have activated charcoal. We have Himalayan sea salt. We have a little bit of cinnamon oil also for flavor too, natural anti-inflammatory, but for flavor as well. We have clove leaf oil. Clove is absolutely fantastic for not only removing any type of sensitivity or pain in the teeth as well. Clove works great for teething. Clove also works great as an anti-parasitic, anti-candida, antibacterial. Great, great product. And then we have oregano oil, and oregano oil is antimicrobial, antibacterial as well. Great product. I mean, so right off the bat, it has good ingredients. But then I'm like, before I review this, I need to make sure it doesn't taste, terrible, that someone else would actually use this. So you started using it about 4 or 5 days ago. really, honestly, it has almost no taste to it. That's what I was shocked about more than anything else, is that I don't get a lot of that minty flavor. And again, I've been using fluoride-free natural toothpaste for many, many years, but this almost has no flavor to it at all, which is not a bad thing at all, but it really doesn't have a lot of flavor. So that's a good thing. Use about a pea size. It comes with a little serving spoon. Of course, I lost my serving spoon in the first 2 days, but literally you just put a little bit on your toothpaste. It's so easy on your toothbrush, so easy to use. And you just brush your teeth for the same amount of time, a couple minutes. You can use an electric toothbrush or a regular toothbrush, and you just kind of remove the grittiness. I never got a lot of the grittiness in the first place, but they say once the grittiness is gone, then you can kind of rinse your mouth. So what I did was I wanted the full experience. So I also added on, they have a product called the Lucky Teeth. So this is by Lucky Teeth. That's the brand. I bought their Lucky Teeth mouthwash as well. And again, this isn't a paid advertisement. I don't know this company, but I like to bring you the best of the best. And I have no competition. I don't believe in competition. I like to bring you everyone and everything who are doing great work. And that's always what it will be here on the Cabral concept. So now, why did I choose this? I said, okay, I want a natural mouthwash. There aren't a lot of good ones out there. Most of them contain alcohol. Well, lo and behold, this one is water, food grade hydrogen peroxide, which we know that will whiten your teeth right there, but it will also kill bacteria. It has peppermint oil. It has sage oil. It has a little bit of oregano oil and has a little bit of tea tree oil. The perfect mouthwash right there. It will naturally cleanse your mouth. Great for swishing around for a minute or so after you brush your teeth. So this is what I've been doing now. I've only been doing it for about 4 days, but I can tell you right now that I do believe it's also helping with a little bit of that whitening, naturally, of course. But really, my teeth do feel good. They feel fresh. And of course, I brush my tongue with the same product as well. But I really do like the two products. I will continue to use them, and I'm a big advocate of using something for about 8 to 12 weeks to give it a fair shot. So probably in about 8 to 12 weeks, I'll also give you my updated version of how these products are doing. And then if they make it past the full test, I'll add them to my healthy home products as well. But I can tell you right now that they certainly passed the taste test. They're both really low in flavor, so they're not a big, powerful toothpaste or mouthwash by any means. And I do believe that they are doing what they say, and I will continue to use them for the next 8 to 12 weeks and give you an update. So everything's going to get linked up today in the show notes. Today was episode 476. You can go to StephenCabral.com/476 for all of the great products such as the salt lamp, the essential oil diffuser, the toothpaste, and the mouthwash today. We'll link those all up. And of course, if you're listening to this, and hopefully you are, in the month of May, you can get your very own free salt lamp, the same one that I have, the Himalayan crystal sea salt lamp, just by going to StephenCabral.com/store on qualifying orders in the United States. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into another Cabral Concept. Be sure to come back tomorrow when we answer all of our community questions on the Cabral Weekend House Calls. Take care, everyone. Before you go, I wanted to ask you this question. What if I could teach you in just a couple of hours how to transform your thyroid, hormones, adrenal, cholesterol, blood pressure, blood sugar, weight loss, energy, mood, brain, pregnancy, anti-aging, or many other health-related issues? After 20 years in private practice, after seeing and overseeing 250,000 client appointments, I sincerely feel I have the real-world data and have found the answer you've been searching for. So what I've done is spent hundreds of hours of my own time refining what you need to know in order to uncover your underlying root cause health issues and then begin to rebalance the body and bring it back to a state of robust health and wellness. I'm going to teach you exactly what I do in my private practice so you can understand how you got here and now what you need to do in order to heal. You'll receive all of the important success checklists, protocols, and even ways to customize it to make the program fit your busy life. And you'll get all of this at a fraction of the price. Let me save you the time, money, energy, stress, and frustration of not knowing what to do next. Instead of reading dozens of books on the topic and seeing multiple practitioners, I will condense everything that you need to know in just a few hours of video tutorials that you can watch and listen to anywhere. Together, we will make this healing process an enjoyable one that you can take with you for the rest of your life. I wish you all of the best of health and happiness, and I hope to be able to guide you on your healing journey through my Health Results Accelerators. Simply choose the health imbalance you're currently suffering from, and by the end of today, you'll know what went wrong and how to get well again. I guarantee it.
For details, head over now to stephencabral.com/courses.